I'm a glam queen because I'm wearing sunscreen. She put sunscreen on me. But I haven't made a video in a long time. So, for those that don't know, I now have a GR Supra 3.0 Premium Launch Edition. So we're gonna show that off. We just woke up as of 30 minutes ago. So, we've had this car for 6 months. And I don't know if I want to make the video of me showing off the new car or how the car has been. But I will say this has been a fucking awesome experience. Let me get on the freeway. It's been fun, I will say. So, we were living in Utah and I saw this car up. It was up for 4 months. And it had a really bad ad. I think that's probably why I was able to get it for the price I did. No one believes me when I tell them what price I got it for. The Supra has been awesome. I only paid 31 grand because the guy, he owns a few tuning shops in San Diego, and he wanted to sell it so he could get get room for a McLaren because he did have a lot of cars. I think he had like 4 Evos, 2 other McLarens, a few BMWs. I'm not entirely sure. I don't remember. I saw the car for like one picture that was at his house. Besides that, I only saw the car in person. I didn't see the car in person before I made an offer, which was kind of dumb, but it was at the same point where it's like I offered 31K to where, depending on the condition, I was going to take it anyways. So we drove from Utah down to California, San Diego. It was about, I think, a 9-hour drive. Yeah, it was a 9-hour drive. And it was worth it. I was antsy the whole time just because I was ready to see this car. And we finally got there and I see it whip around and it was just beautiful. I wish I would have taken videos so you guys could see my reaction, but I was sitting there at the bank just smiling because I just got my dream car for $31,000. And some of you are like, oh, well, what's wrong with it for 31K? Well, it has 50,000 miles and it does have a rebuilt title, but not because of frame damage. So the previous owner had stated that he thinks the other owners are doing some kind of insurance fraud because when you look at the VIN report for this car, there is 0 frame damage. The rear quarters pushed in a little bit and the front's like pulled off, like the front wheel was like flat. Looks like they like hit a curb or something. It looks like what most insurance fraud accidents look like. But my biggest thing for me was the frame. It had a straight frame. If it would have had a messed up frame, which I know he did disclose to me, I wouldn't have even went for the car because I'm not trying to mess with that. And the fact that it was repaired the right way, like there's no Bondo done, it was all pulled and painted the right way. And it's a perfect car. I'm honestly really happy with it. The only thing we've done to it so far is put a catless downpipe on it, and it hasn't thrown a check engine light, which is good. So besides that, I think we're gonna keep the car stock for a while. The plan would be to go coilovers and wheels and then maybe just tint the windows. Honestly, keeping it really simple because I'm not making crazy YouTube money yet, so I gotta work with what I got right now. So if I start doing some shit and tuning it, I'm not gonna be able to afford it if it breaks. So we're rolling into a car show right now. Cars and coffee. Yeah, we're going to local car scene. I don't know how busy it's gonna be, but. So it seems pretty busy. A lot of cars here. I know this guy in front of us right now. I actually work with that guy, but there's some cool cars here. I haven't been here in a while. I'm gonna try to pay attention so I don't smack a kid, but sick. And then we got a GR86. That's Temecula Toyota GR86 right there.
I want one of those so bad.
You wanna go look at that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to go do that. But yeah, local car scene, they're a really cool event. They never really have like anything obnoxious, so you know, unnecessary revving and burnouts and all that stuff. But they have it pretty good here. We'll see. Usually this lot fills up like all the way, but because it's not, I'm assuming it's still pretty early. I think we're here like 7 minutes early. So we're here, gonna start walking around. We parked next to another Supra, which I thought was pretty cool. We'll have to take a look at that in a little bit. But right now, we're gonna go grab Delaney her coffee. This thing is sick. This is a clean little FD. It's a USD one too. I think it has a tan interior as well. That's bitchin'. I'd get closer, but I'm not trying to drop my camera on a car. These are clean too. I've been wanting one of these for a while. Delaney actually really likes these cars. There's a lot of clean cars here. I want to show you guys this Lexus real quick. It's a RC. I don't know if it's an F, but I want to say it's a Liberty Walk kit. I don't know too much about Lexus body kits. It's either Liberty Walk or Rocket Bunny, but because I see a Greddy sticker on it, I'm assuming it is Rocket Bunny. There's a Mark IV Supra rolling in right there. We're gonna see if we can get a good shot of it.
White too, matches the spec.
And it's left-hand drive. It's not very often that you see left-hand drive JDM cars anymore, mainly because people are really big fans of importing right now, and everyone's importing their stuff. And the thing with US cars is that they have a full VIN, so people like their history behind the cars. So that's another reason it's been really hard to find really clean JDM US cars, if that makes sense. So a lot of the left-hand drive stuff that you see, like left-hand drive RX-7s, are gonna sell for a lot more than right-hand drive RX-7s here in the US. And then we have a clean WRX hatch rolling in right there. I used to have a black one, so seeing the white ones are pretty cool. The thing with the white cars though is that it's kind of hard to keep them clean. The hatches will forever be my favorite and only Subi that I would ever own, I think. We'll see. I always say I'm only gonna own one thing or not gonna own a certain thing, and then I end up owning just that or more, so. All right, we have another Supra right here. It's pretty clean. They seem like a spacious car. This one's a manual one as well. I think they come in a 6-speed. Really clean cars. Let's see what it's going for. I don't know if it's gonna show on here. What? Oh. Always distracted by the dogs.
Oh, there's a pink GTR.
And the pink GTR. Like if I could focus, damn. Between the GTRs and the dogs, she's always the most distracted.
Look at Lexus. There's a Lexus.
Hold on. On the topic of cars, again? All right, back to the 8.6. On the topic of cars that we were on earlier, how much do you think this car is?
I already looked. It's almost 40.
Yeah, I don't know if the audio picked it up, but yeah, $40,000 pre-tax. So, we'll see. Hopefully they come down in value, but who knows? Holy hell, look at the fucking turbo on this thing. Holy fuck. That thing is huge. That is like a whole ass like diesel turbo.
Oh my god.
We're coming back, so as I stated earlier, this back lot way back there gets filled up pretty quick once everything starts rolling in, and it used to get pretty packed out. I don't know how it's looking now, but we're gonna go see here in just a second. So we're back at the Supra right now. We got our car, and then two other Supras are here too. We have a yellow one, and then we have this cool gray one. This is the one that we saw rolling in a second ago, but then we have ours. So yeah, I'm really loving the Supra. There's been nothing but good for this car. It's a lot of space too. I'm happy with how much space it has for how such a small car it is. Because I'm dailying it, it's nice having all that room, but it's pretty bitchin'. So, yellow Supra, gray, white. Now we're just missing a blue and a red one. Forgot to mention too, the only thing I have engine-wise is the intake on the Supra. So again, don't have much. We only have the intake, so it's dirty. We need to clean it, but MST intake, as far as engine bay goes, that's all we got. So we're not planning on doing anything else for now. We're gonna keep it nice and reliable. So that's all I really care about right now, is we got the intake, the downpipe, our wing, and then we're gonna go coilovers and work wheels. And then from there, the car's gonna be stock, and maybe we'll start working towards an Audi R8. We're with Sebastian. I've known him since I was a kiddo, but you wanna say anything about your Evo? We got your Evo right here. I caught you, so you have to tell us about it now.
Running 3 years and strong.
Whenever he's a punk, I gotta
fully
stop
built.
and I gotta correct it.
Runs on the 85, made about 580 to the wheels on about 35 pounds of boost.
And it was down for a bit, right?
Yeah, it popped the head gasket unfortunately, but it left room for upgrades, so
Yeah,
we got bigger cams, the whole 9 yards.
We're here now. So, you wanna show us it?
Yeah, sure. Bring out the racks first.
All right. What we got here, Sebastian?
Fully built 2.0 GSCS 3s, AEM cam gears, mainly Platinum Series pistons, mainly Turbo Tough I-beam rods, mainly forge crank, stock trans, FP green, JMF manifold, Alpha 2200 cc injectors. It's basically the gist of it.
Okay. So So that's Sebastian's Evo. I'll put captions on in case my mic didn't pick anything up, but he's got the hood exit. This thing's pretty bitchin'. I'm not too much of an Evo guy, but this thing is fucking sick.
Thank you.
We'll be seeing you guys around, no worries.
Delaney's gonna get distracted again. All right, I just found this pretty bitchin' Mustang. This thing's pretty cool. We have the owner over here. What's your name, bro?
Hey, what's up? I'm Chris.
Chris?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So this is Chris. You care if we show your Mustang off?
No, go ahead.
All right, what do you got here, bro?
It's a 2010 Mustang GT. It's a full bolt-on, headers, intake, exhaust. It's a ported intake. I mean, it only makes like 450 around.
Okay. Right on. How long have you had it for?
About 3 years. It was my 21st birthday present.
You like it?
Yeah, it's my favorite thing, my baby. Carbon fiber everywhere. Sponsored by quite a few companies.
Okay, okay. Those things sound fucking insane. I'm not too much a muscle guy. You guys know I like my Japanese shit, but this Mustang was pretty cool. And those two vets are pretty sick. It was a C6 and a C7, I think it was. Cam, big old fucking cams, but. So, what, you're gonna get a C6 now? The C6 was the other one with the circle lights, and the C7 was the...
I like that Baja over there that was revving. You guys didn't know what it was.
Oh, the Volkswagen? All right, so we have the Volkswagens right here, the older stuff. The bus, and then I don't see any Bajas, so I don't know where you saw the Baja.
Isn't it right there?
Oh, there's a Baja. I was incorrect. But we have this like jade green or like an older kind of green Volkswagen Bug or Beetle. Are they Bugs or Beetles? I always get these mixed up.
I think these are Beetles. So I
Yeah.
think the newer ones are Bugs.
That makes sense. This was the Baja right there that Delaney heard earlier. It was kind of revving up a little bit, but it sounded pretty good. There's an R34 over there and the R32. So we're gonna take a look at this real quick. It's got an RB26 in there, or it's an RB25 with a 26 head, but I'm not entirely sure. Still pretty clean though. So on my 240, when I had an RB25 240, I originally was gonna put an RB26 head on it just because they have a little bit better coolant flow and they look better. But this guy has a really cool setup. He's got the top mount turbo and everything. Toyota Tour. I'm pretty sure these things have 2 JZs in them too. And then we have this S13 right here. This thing is dummy clean. S13 coupe, left-hand drive. Got the full e-brake and everything in there. Then we have it's either a 2JZ or a 1JZ. I want to say it is a 2JZ. Then we have a really nice custom hood exit right there. This thing is fucking clean. We have a RX-7 driving by right now, FD. That's a pretty clean one. And then we have a nice R34 GTR right here, which is also pretty damn clean. So finally found a shaded spot, and in that shaded spot was the Lexus that I pointed out earlier. So this is the one that Delaney likes. They're pretty clean cars. The SC 500 they are. And we're walking up on a G35 right now. As if you guys didn't know, you probably did. I have old videos when I first had a G35 and I wrapped it blue. I thought I was keeping that thing forever.
Yeah.
But I have a Supra now.
That's what he says with every car.
Yeah, it is. Okay, but the Supra I'm for sure keeping.
Yeah,
This was, I wanted it for 3 years. It's not often you see a clean Infiniti, or I guess Nissan in this case, but I haven't seen a clean G35 in a long time. And it's manual too. Underrated cars. Everyone hates on them for sounding like trumpets, but honestly, I might be biased. And again, the reason I think I'm biased is because this was my first car, and I drove it and I enjoyed the car, but it's still clean. They're good cars. I enjoy them. Great dailies too, although the gas sucks. But for a high schooler, it was a pretty bitchin' car. Granted, I probably won't hand my high schooler a 280 horsepower car, but it's okay. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I got my tickets and I learned responsibility from it. So 891 blue. This was the car that I wanted. It's even got the clear bra on it. You can't really see it that well, but this thing is super clean. This was the one that I wanted, the blue. I still do want a blue. It's really pretty, but we're sticking with white. That's what we got. There's that yellow Supra. I never got to meet him, but that's okay. I almost guarantee I'll see him in another video. There's the red. We found our red and blue today. I think we're gonna get food.
But yeah, we're gonna go get food. I'm excited to sit down. It's hot. Cade is a yapper, so he was talking and catching up with his buddy for like what felt like an hour, and I'm just over here cooking in the sun. But that's okay, because now we're gonna drive, hopefully with the windows down, because it's hot. It's really interesting also walking around while filming, just because like, I mean, out here, there's a lot of kids out here, and you know, they probably don't know anything, but walking around, a lot of them were like mocking, being like, hey guys, what's up, it's my YouTube channel. And I think it was hilarious, but at the same time also like, what
are they doing with their life? You know?
What are they doing with their life? And we're trying to do something that we know that we can see an outcome of. Really trying just to not care about what other people think, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what other people think, it matters of what you're doing and what you think of yourself. So
not only that, but let me see this, I gotta get it focused. Do you want to die saying that you never tried it? Like, I don't want to be the guy that was afraid of what other people thought. Hold on, I gotta put this thing in park. I almost drove into someone. Not really. But do you want to be afraid of other people's opinions? Because the reality, like, if you think about it, when you look at other people recording, unless you're like a fucking hater and you want to tear everyone down, most of the time they're just like, oh, that guy has a camera, like, whatever. But honestly, we may not be big. It doesn't matter, not yet.
yeah.
But the thing is, we're doing it, you know? Like, our kids at some point are going to be able to look at this, and I'm making memories, you know? I don't want to say that I did all these things and not be able to look back at it.
So, I don't know.
Just pick up the camera, because I'm not famous. I could be one day, or YouTube famous, but the thing is like, you could be. I may not have the personality for YouTube, even if I don't, or if I do. The fact that I'm picking up a camera and starting is all that matters, because you could have a personality that everybody loves and make great content, but you're not doing anything. You're not recording.
Yeah.
You're not doing these things. No one's gonna know who you are if you're not taking videos, you know, and putting in the effort and making the initiative.
But then also something also is like what drew me back as well is being like, oh, well, I don't have the money for a fancy camera and things like that. If you have a phone, honestly, the phones nowadays have great quality, and you just need to be able to upload it. Even if you're just doing a quick TikTok vlog.
Start with TikTok. I have an iPhone 13. And granted, I don't make like the best content with my phone, but I do it every day to where I'm seeing numbers. Like, I'm actually seeing progress in what I'm doing. But you have to have a few things. It's not about, no one starts off good. You have to have consistency and the drive. Because at the end of the day, if you don't have the drive, you can't run on motivation. I run out of motivation, but I have the discipline to still post. So you have to put in the work, you know, because I'm a firm believer in God, and I think that your blessings go two ways. He's not just going to drop it in your lap. He's either going to give you the hardship, or he's going to give you the tools to do it. And if you're not picking up those tools, you're not going to get what you want and desire in this life. So, local car scene Temecula, I would say it was a good turnout. They do cars and coffee. This is what it was. I don't know who's running it. It used to be Justin, but now it's, I want to say Temecula Toyota, that kind of does say what goes on and doesn't go on. You can just tell it's organized a little differently, not in a bad way. They just don't have certain things set up like they used to. But honestly, all around good event, you know, good people, a lot of good cars as usual. Not a bunch of rice rockets, but yeah, I would say it was a good turnout. I really want to hit South OC Cars and Coffee. I would say we would do that next week, but we're going to the river, so maybe we'll have to vlog our river trip. But I would bring a different camera because this camera gets hot. So.
Yeah, and it's very hot out there right now.
Yeah, but clean cars. I met a lot of cool people. I didn't hand out my damn business cards though. That was the one thing I wish I would have done, but it was okay. I'm getting back into it, talking to people. As I come more and more, I'm not going to be as social, I guess. But what'd you think? What do you think? You haven't been here in a while, so.
I think it was really fun. Saw a lot of cool cars. I think usually I'm not very into it, if I'm going to be completely honest, just because like I'm exhausted, and like most of the time I just like kind of would rather be in bed. But today I was a little bit more there in the brain. So being able to see all these cool cars and kind of appreciate it was really cool. Had a lot of cool stuff that I'm starting to get more into, honestly, in terms of cars. Another thing that I noticed as well that was really cool to see, our friend actually, Daniel, I saw a lot of people with like his brand, repping his brand with either the
R54 garage?
Lethal, no.
Or R45 garage?
Lethal.
Oh,
company.
Lethal Culture.
Yeah. So I saw like a lot of stickers on cars and a lot of people wearing the t-shirts and stuff, so I thought that was really cool, just kind of seeing that and how big that grew, because we kind of knew him like when he was starting it, very small. And
I wouldn't say that far back. We knew him right before everything kind of started taking off.
Yeah,
that's like during COVID, because I did
before it went to a craze where it's like I literally will see cars driving down, even if we're not in this area or anything. I think I've seen them when we're like in beach cities and things like that. It's amazing to see how far it's grown and things like that. So I'm like, it's kind of cool, and hopefully I hope that on us someday, or even anybody that's starting something small. You know, it's really cool to see, especially small companies kind of growing like that, versus large corporations that just kind of push all these small people out of the way and very huge on smaller businesses.
Yeah, Daniel's got his own wrap shop. I think she stated it. I was kind of focused driving, but it's in Temecula. I will link it in the description. So anybody in like the Riverside, San Diego, really anywhere in SoCal, I would recommend going to, I always mess it up, R45 Garage, or it's R54. I think it's R45.
R45.
I should know this being his friend, but I didn't. The numbers aren't that good in my head, but he has a really good wrap shop in Temecula. I've been there. I enjoy it. He's a good dude. Great prices. It's not cheap
Honest.
or anything. Like, I'm not saying cheap as in bad. Cheap usually means bad. It's, you get what you pay for, you know? You get a good quality job. You have good service. He's not there to just push numbers. And no, he's not paying me to say this either. Daniel is probably one of the most down-to-earth guys you'll ever meet. He treats you like family. So I would 100% recommend going to his shop. I think I'm actually going to get my car PPF once I have the funds to do so, but...
Yeah. Alright guys, so we're going to wrap up. We're in Old Town right now, but our battery's dying and we don't have any extras. You have anything you want to say?
Thank you for watching if you got this far. To conclude the video, just make your videos, and hopefully you guys like the local car scene out here. I don't know if I got too much local car scene content. It was more just me yapping, but this is the first video in a while, so the goal is to make a video every weekend. Not saying I will, but that's the goal. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you did not and did like, and if you guys want to see more of anything else. So far, I'm trying to make car content for YouTube, so what do you have to say?
That's pretty much it. I'm going to try my best to be as open and talkative like I was today to the camera, but obviously we have our off days some days, so. But yeah, it was fun. Like I said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay safe out there.